It's a 11-a-side shootout, and South Africa are 10 for 1 after the first over. Quinton de Kock went first delivery, bowled by Hussein. He was out caught on the deep backward square leg boundary without scoring. The very first delivery. West Indies won the toss and decided to bowl first, and the West Indies 11 is on the score, is on the screen. The match reduced from 20 overs to 11 overs per team due to rain this morning. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. I'm so happy to be here after a 2 days break due to mitigating circumstances. But all is well and I'm back and I'm very, very happy to be here. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. So Cottrell to start the bowling. Hussein bowled the first over. So this is a second over. Rasuf and Hendricks batting. So Hussein getting a wicket off the very, very first delivery of the match. So South Africa are 11 for 1 after 1.1 overs. The dangerous Quinton de Kock went without troubling the scorer. Also, there's another match going on that is of keen interest to me. Jamaica chasing down a huge total to win. They are 180 for 1. That's in the regional 4-day cricket competition playing against Guyana. 180 for 1 with the Tevin Gelzine and 85, the Jamaica Defence Force soldier, and along with the West Indies vice captain Jermaine Blackwood and 67. Cottrell over the wicket, bowl to Hendricks and that down the leg side. Not Hendricks, Rasuf down the leg side, wide signal. So after 1.2 overs, South Africa are 12 for 1. Just trying to get my head around things here and wrap my head around things here. So West Indies, South Africa, 12 for 1 after 8 deliveries. It's a 11-a-side. Sinclair to Blackwood, loud appeal, that looked very close. Yes, he's gone. It's Tevin Gelzine. Gelzine gone. Sinclair got the breakthrough. Was that Sinclair? Yes, Kevin Sinclair got the breakthrough for Guyana. So Jamaica have lost their second wicket. Jamaica is now 182 for 2. Cottrell bowled to Rasuf, and Rasuf stands up tall and punched this ball into the cover. Let's see if it went through. They are not showing us. Yes, it did went through the cover and down to the boundary for 4. It's out caught this time. Rasuf trying to play a similar shot and just lob it to the field that bit off. So 12 for 2, South Africa. 12 for 2 after 1.4 overs. Although it's an 11-a-side match, maybe South Africa is just trying to go too early. And West Indies, you have a number of West Indians that always play in the Abu Dhabi T10. And they know this game. And maybe South Africa is trying to go too early, too quickly, and they are losing their way. So they are now 12 for 2. That ball was not there for the drive, but Rasuf tried to hit through the covers and lob a comfortable catch to mid off. So good work here by the West Indies. Cottrell again, as he so often does, gets a wicket in his first over. Cottrell picking up another wicket in his first over. So at this stage, South Africa are 12 for 2 after 1.4 overs. So Jamaica losing their second wicket there. Tevin Gelzine going leg before to Kevin Sinclair. A delivery that he looks to turn into the onside. It's the start of the day's play. He should be playing forward. He should be defending that delivery. He should get back in his eye, get the pace of the pitch, and looking to turn that delivery so quickly in his innings was wrong. Cottrell over the wicket, ball to Markham. Markham drives. Good stop there by the field that cover. They will still get the single, but the good work there by the field that cover. Number 10, who's number 10? Is that King? The field that cover. So that was a good drive by Markham, good fielding by King, limiting South Africa to 1 run. So Cottrell goes back to the top of his mark. Left arm seamer. Going over the wicket now. We will be bowling to Hendricks. Hendricks secors in his stance as Cottrell starts his run-up. Moves in and bowl to Hendricks. Hendricks looking to whip this through the onside, beaten and taken on the pad, and there's no run. So after 2 overs, South Africa are 12 for 2 in this 11 over per side shootout, in this 11 per side fireworks. Expect the West Indies to win this match. South Africa batting maybe a more powerful, more power hitters, and they're playing on home ground. but a number of the West Indians in this test match, in this T20 match, reduced to 11 overs per team, were actually playing in the SA20 and would have a good feel of it. So the cock went for ducks, Russell went for 10, Markram is on ducks, Hendricks is on 1, batting to come Clausen, Miller, Parnell, Magala, Fontaine, Norke, and Shamsi. That's a very powerful batting lineup. But let's see what West Indies will do. Hussein in the second over, ball to Hendricks, and Hendricks get the inside edge down to square leg. The fielder runs from beside the umpire, comes in field, and there's a single. Good delivery that from Hussein. South Africa now are 13 for 2. Hussein rubs the ball in his funnel, looks up, surveys field, checking to ensure that everyone are in the right position. He grips the ball now, steadies himself, looks up and see that Markram is ready. Round the wicket, ball to Markram. Good ball, hitting the top of off stump. All Markram can do is to stroke this into the cover. Johnson Charles, it seems, field. Is that Johnson Charles at cover? Myers is directing traffic there. Who is captain in the team? Myers is at firstly. Hussein, again, to bowl, giving himself room. That's Markram, and he cuts this ball down to the field at backward point. What happened there? What happened there? It cut down to the field at backward point. It seems like it was either a catch or a simple field, but it went through, and it went through for 4. Let's see the sub motion. So Markram giving himself room. He was tucked up. He cut the ball away. Good ball in this from Hussein. It lobbed. Cottrell not covering the turn of the ball. You know that when the ball pitched it then to turn, and Cottrell misread that one, and it beat him down to the boundary for 4. That should have been a catch. He should have dived forward. It's a T10 match. It's a T11 match, 11 per side. Markram down the pitch and stroke this down to mid-on for another single. South Africa moves up to 19 for 2. That should have been a catch. He should have dived forward and take that catch. He should have. If he had dived forward and missed it and it went to the boundary for 4, you're giving the benefit of the doubt. But to making primary school error is unacceptable. Hussein round the wicket to bowl to Hendricks, up to the wicket and bowl to Hendricks, and Hendricks swing this high and hard over square leg into the crowd on the grass bank for 6. So that pushed South Africa up to 26 for 2. So that was short from Hussein, and he hit it high and hard over mid-wicket into the grass bank for 6. That was begging to be it. Well, it's actually backward of square leg, not over mid-wicket, as the new images showed, and it was dropped on the grass bank. Good shot that from Hendricks. So Hussein, seconds, trying to get out of this over now. Get out of this over. Round the wicket, bowl to Hendricks, and Hendricks swings this top edge. Let's see what will happen. The fielder coming underneath it. No, it's over the backward square leg boundary again for 6. 6 more. That was a top edge. He was certainly not in control, but it flew over the backward square leg boundary for 6. This is a very, very small field. It's a small field, as the commentators were saying before the start of the game. So it's a small field. So South Africa, after 3 overs, are 30 for 2. That's not a bad going in an 11 match, because I'm sure West Indies should be able to chase down 110. So it's good bowling so far. Not a bad start. Not a bad start, but those 2 last deliveries that went for 12. You know, it was very unfortunate. You hope that Hussein would have come out of the over quickly. So they end up the power play. So this is a 3-over side power play. Joseph now to picks up from Cottrell end. I would have preferred to see Cottrell bowl out, but maybe they're going to bring back Cottrell from the other end. I would have preferred to see Cottrell bowl out, and you carry Joseph from the end that Hussein was bowling. It's 2 overs for 4 bowlers and 3 for 1. Joseph, right arm over the wicket, bowl. And that one clipped away, down behind square for 4 more. Poor bowling that by Joseph. Bad the line with pace on, and an easy shot for Markram. He just clipped it away, down behind square leg for 4 more. So South Africa now begins to motor along here. They're 34 for 2 after 3.1 overs. That ball on the hip of Markram. Bad the line from Joseph. And it just clipped away. He just helped it on its way down behind square leg for 4. So the match reduced to 11 overs per side. Joseph now starts his run-up, moves in past the umpire and bowl to Markram. Markram swings and it takes off the top edge. Let's see what will happen. This is a small field. It's over third man for 6. One bounce into the boundary. Sorry about that. One bounce into the third man boundary. Markram was certainly not in control there. It was a good delivery outside the half stump, and he swings. He got the top edge again, and it flew high. One bounce into the third man boundary for 4. This is a very, very small field, and some huge score have been chased at this field. So South Africa is motoring 38 for 2. So Jamaica lost another wicket. Wow. 183 for 3. Jamaica have lost another wicket. This is a very fast-paced game here. Have to concentrate on this one. South Africa 38 for 2. 3.2 overs. Joseph at the top of his mark looks up and see that Markram is ready. He starts his run up, ball to Markram, and Markram turned this one into the onside. The fielder off the square leg boundary comes in and limit the score into 1. So the score have now moved up to 39 for 2 after 3.3 overs. Hello everyone, good morning. Your comments are welcome. Let me just check out your comments here. Kurt Ahmed, welcome. How are you doing? It's a very, very small field. Good morning, Mr. Cricket Firm. I see them finally rest Older. It was long overdue. Older is not in this team today, but let's support the 11 on the field. As Joseph bowls to Hendricks, and Hendricks play this into the offside. Another single, 40 for 2. Joseph needs to get out of this over without any further damage. Getting out of this over with 2 singles would be very good. Very good to get out of this over with only 2 singles. Good morning, Winston King. Good morning. How are you, sir? Good day, St. Ellen. How are you? So Markram seconds as Joseph moves into Markram, and Markram hit this high in the air and hard. Let's see where this is going. Let's see what happened. The fielder took the catch. That's Johnson Charles. Took the catch on the mid-wicket boundary. Good from Joseph. Very, very good from Joseph. We need to get out of the over. I was saying getting out of the over with 2 singles, but even better. The 5th delivery got the wicket of the dangerous Markram. So Markram gone for 14 from 9 deliveries. Joseph struck in his very first over. Good going near from the West Indies. South Africa 40 for 3 after 3.5 overs. So Blackwood is on 68. Abhijay Singh is on 0. Jamaica 183 for 3. Who was the batsman that came at 4? Was it Bonner? Was it Bonner that came for 4? Good morning, Winston King, Sammy St. Ellen. Markram is out. Very good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So Markram gone. 40 for 3. So there's a break. There's an advertisement break. So we are seeing here now Guyana striking twice this morning. Niall Smith bowled to Abhijay Singh. That one ducks in, loud appeal, not out, missing leg stump. Clearly missing leg stump. So Abhijay Singh is on 0. Blackwood is on 68. Guyana striking twice this morning after going the entire pre-tea session yesterday in the final session of the day's play without getting any wicket. They have struck twice since morning. I saw somebody in the chat saying that the fast bowlers will be doing it this morning for Guyana. Joseph round the wicket. Miller is at the crease now, 40 for 3. Joseph over the wicket. Sorry about that. Makes his way in. Ball to Miller. Good delivery. Good come out of the over there from the West Indies. So wicket. Umpire signal wide. The South African umpire signal wide. Oh my, 148 kilometers per hour. So Joseph really clicking up. Let's see the replay. Joseph is very unhappy with that call of wide. Very, very unhappy. They are not showing the replay at this time, but Joseph is clearly very, very unhappy with that call of wide. Wow. So good catch that by Johnson Charles on the mid-wicket boundary. Ball to Miller, and Miller drove this brilliantly through the cover down to the extra cover boundary for 4. So that's not a very good end to the over. Literally 5 runs came off the last delivery. And Joseph is very upset because the delivery that should have been the 6th delivery was called wide. And in my view, it was not a wide. I think it was a poor call by the umpire. Very poor call, because in my view, that was definitely not a wide. But the umpire called wide, and the umpire are as the final talk in that. But it is very upsetting because the extra delivery went for 4. And so at the end of 4 overs, South Africa are 45 for 3. They are going real hard here. So Hendricks to face up to Shepherd tossing the ball from hand to hand. He looks up. and see that Hendricks is ready. He walks first. He now breaks into his run, gathers momentum past the umpire, slower delivery to Hendricks' first delivery, and he turns around and hit this down to the man on the backward square leg boundary. Good start there from Shepherd, only a single. Joseph, he's looking a little, I don't know if I'm right, but he just look a little beefy around the belly. He looks like he's carrying a few extra pounds. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, or it's probably the wind blowing the shirt, but he definitely looks to be carrying a few extra pounds. The projected score is 121. Jamaica still 183 for 3. Blackwood is on 72. As he faces up to Niall Smith short, and he hit this over the top down to the there's a field on the third man boundary. And this one again hit down to back with a square leg. Joseph is the fielder who runs around to his left and field, and there's only a single. So 2 good deliveries so far by Shepherd. A single off each one of them. 47 for 3. We'll take a runner ball right now. Right now, we'll take a runner ball. Shepherd short outside the stump, Stubbs on the back foot, cuts it away, down to backward of point. The field on the boundary runs around to his left and field, and on their single there. Shepherd again, ball to Hendricks, and Hendricks drive this hard down to Myers at extra cover at the edge of the circle, and there's no run. Good going from Shepherd so far. Very good. Shepherd would have had a lot of experience in the SA20 leading up to this series. He would have bowled to a number of these batsmen in the SA20. That's the West Indies team on the screen. As Hendricks seconds in his stance. He waits for Shepherd. Shepherd, right arm over the wicket, bowl to him on the leg stump, trying to whip it away, a slower delivery. Let's see what will happen. The umpire called wide. Tight call there, tight call. But you saw what Shepherd was trying to do. Again, you hope that 7 delivery does not cost us. It was a back of the arm slow ball. Shepherd is showing that he has learned a few things. But just, oh my, that should not have been called a wide. If the batsman was standing in his regular position, it would have not been a wide. Shepherd over the wicket, bowl to Hendricks, and Hendricks drive this down to the fielder on the long-off boundary, and another single. So 4 deliveries gone so far in the over, 4 runs, 3 singles and a wide and a dot ball. 49 for 3. Rovman Powell, Marshall in his troop, a short fine leg, a short mid-wicket, a mid-on, a short third man, a man at backward point, a long off on the boundary, a sweep on the boundary, as they show the crowd in the grass bank and move away from the field. South Africa 49 for 3 after 4.4 overs. So we are in the 5th over. 2 deliveries remaining in the 5th over. Can Shepherd come out of this over without conceding any more runs? He starts his run up now. He moves in and bowl to the left-handed Miller. And Miller drive this down to Cottrell. And there's 1. So that's another single. So not bad. Not bad at all. So 5 runs from 5 deliveries. The screen freezing in and out. So Cottrell just seemed to hurt his finger. Cottrell need to, that was clipped down behind square leg to Cottrell at short fine leg, and they still got a single. Now that the screen has came back, shy at the stump, a better throw, and the batsman would have been run out. So Cottrell. Shepherd, bowl, final delivery to Hendricks, and Hendricks drive this straight. The fielder and the long on boundary runs across to his left. That's his captain, Powell, and they go through for 2. So good over this from Shepherd, only 7 runs out of the over. Well bowled Shepherd, top class over. I hope that they bring back Cottrell from the other end, because I always don't see Cottrell as a death bowler. They may go for Smith, but I personally would bring back Cottrell. Bring back Cottrell now to bowl this 6th over. I want to see Cottrell bowling with the ball as new as possible. 192 for 3 Jamaica, chasing a mammoth 400. How many they needed to win? 400 and over 400 runs. Guyana set them a large total, and this ball. So South Africa 52 for 3 after 5 overs. So 5 of the 11. Who are they bringing back into the attack now? I would have gone for Cottrell. Odin Smith is to bowl. So Odin Simit has done very well in the SA20. Let's see if he can bring some of that form into this competition. So Simit to bowl to Miller. Tosses the ball from Antoine. Jamaica have moved on to 194 for 3. So Simit, after that very short run up to the wicket, bowl to Miller, and that first ball is a short ball into the pitch. So it seems that there's a definite tactics for the West Indies here to bowl into the pitch. Miller pivot and hit this down to mid-wicket, and they got a single. So that's a good start. Anything that go for a single or a run, or a single, or a dot ball or a wicket is good in this form of the cricket. So Hendricks is the man on strike. Simit at the top of his mark. He's bowling from the pavilion end. He runs in now to bowl to Hendricks, up to the wicket and bowl to Hendricks. This is high in the air. It looks like someone is getting under it. Oh, dropped. Oh, Harry didn't reach. They gone 2 for 2. Was it a drop or the fielder never reached? Charles make a gallant effort, but I am unable at this time to say whether he reached it. But it was in the air for a very, very, very long time. It was into the pitch again. Hendricks looking to hit this ball over mid-wicket, got the top edge. Charles just did not reach. Gallant effort from Charles. Simit over the wicket, ball, slow ball, beaten. Did he took the edge? Yes, he's out. Hendricks out. Hendricks gone. Good work this from Simit. Very good work this from Simit, but just let us wait to see if it's a no ball. Let's wait. But if it's not a no ball, it's good work from Simit. Slow ball, Hendricks looking to pull it through the onside, got the head through to Puran, and he's out. Let's see. Well, the batsman continues to walk. No ball. Well done by Simit. So, as struck again, West Indies have struck again. So, South Africa now 55 for 4. Good work going. Hendricks gone for 21. So, Hendricks gone for 21. He faced 17 deliveries and he's gone for 21. So, Simit got in a wicket with his third delivery. Yes, a fine edge at the toe edge of the bat, beaten by the lack of pace. Pace come off the delivery, and he was beaten by the lack of pace, and it went through to very good first over from Shepherd. That's true, Winston King. It was a very good over. It went for only 7. My screen is buffering again. Maybe because I'm watching so many things. So Class, the man who made that class 100 in the third and final ODI to beat West Indies. And I don't want to go back to that match, but the very next day, Australia show you how you defend 269 against India. And that is why I maintain that the 260 was enough to win the match. We did not, I would have loved to see the team make more in that 260. But the very next day, Australia show you, Simit to good delivery. Good delivery, first delivery to me. Oh, the umpire signal wide. We are getting a rough deal here. Oh, West Indies is getting a rough deal here. Let's see that one. Oh, they're showing the out. We are getting a rough deal. But I thought it was a good delivery. I thought it passed below the head of the batsman. But the umpire said wide. Simit to bowl to Class, and Class will whip this away down to the fielder and the mid-wicket boundary. That's Johnson Charles. That's another single. So after 4 deliveries in this over, 1 run, 1 wicket, 5 runs. So so now Simit need to get out of this over. If you get out of this over under 10 runs, you are okay. Need to avoid that 6. Need to avoid the 4. Just avoid the 4 and avoid the 6. This is always a challenge with Simit. Avoid the 4 good deliveries so far. Avoid the 4, avoid the 6. Ball, that's a good delivery. Tucked up the batsman. He tucks it into the inside. They run half for 1. They're back for the second. Well done. Good cricket overall. He didn't get any room. He got 2 runs off the delivery, but that was a good delivery. No, this is very crucial that this ball doesn't go for 4 or 6. It is very, very crucial that this ball doesn't go for 4 or 6. We'll take 2. We'll take a single. We'll take a wicket. Shepherd dancing off the mid-wicket boundary, but was unable to prevent the 2. Shepherd definitely seemed to be carrying a little weight around the tummy. Simit round over the wicket, ball, a good delivery. He clipped it down to the man that's short and as shy at the stump and misses. So 8 runs off the over. Not a bad over from Simit, not a bad over from Shepherd either. So Shepherd 1 over for 7 runs, Simit 1 over for 8 runs, 1 wicket. These are the two most talked about bowlers in West Indies cricket, Smith and Shepherd, but they are doing good so far. So it's a second, if that ball had hit, the batsman would have been home, but it's the second time that the ball played to Cottrell at short fine leg, and the South Africa got a single. So maybe Cottrell is like a 1-run boundary at short fine leg. Well, let's see if he can change that. He now has the ball. I do not have an issue with Cottrell bowling the 7th over. I need to get in Cottrell 2 overs as quick as possible. Good that we hold back Hussain for 1, maybe. Let's see who's going to bowl the 3 overs. Because 1 bowler can bowl 3 overs and 4 can bowl a maximum of 2. So 1 bowler, Cottrell, left arm, over the wicket, bowl to the left-handed Miller, who drive this hard down to Myers and the edge of the middle of circle, and there's no run. That ball from Cottrell. So West Indies have used 5 bowlers so far. 5 bowlers so far. We have not seen chase. So Cottrell over the wicket. Bowl to Miller. Onto Miller's body, and he clipped this down to the fielder on the square leg boundary, backward square leg boundary, who's Johnson Charles, and there's a single. So we have not seen Ruston chase yet. At the toss, Powell said we are playing 4 pacers and 2 spinners and 6 batsmen. That is 12. But I guess one of the batsmen is a bowler. Anyhow, probably one of the batsmen is a pace, or he was just showing off to show the variety in his side. Cottrell, left arm, over the wicket, outside the off stump, drive straight to the man at backward point. He's out, caught. So Claassen goes. There's no class from Claassen today. Cottrell pitched up. Claassen went for the drive. I told you, Claassen will never play another innings like the one he played in that ODI match. He will make runs, and he will probably score a faster ODI century, and he will probably score a faster century in his lifetime. But the sheer class of that innings that he played in that ODI match, where everything was out of the middle of the bat and in the gap, Jamaica still 195 for 3. The important thing for me is a wicket column for Jamaica. 3 wickets, that's very important. Blackwood and 77. Blackwood need to double 100 and win this match. Yes, a double 100 from Blackwood, and Abajay, Mansingh and the others stay with him, and Jamaica win this match. That's what needed to be done there. You know, I have to bring Jamaica to win. So, West Indies holding their own in this 11-a-side match. That's great bowling from West Indies. That is great bowling from West Indies. Keep it going, guys. Well done. Crystal, how are you? Good morning. Good day, Mr. Cricket Forum. What is your view on the team selected? That down the leg side by Shepherd, will it call a wide? Did it brush something? Yes, the umpire called a wide. They are not giving us a break. So it is similar to Smith over, this Cottrell over, the 3rd ball got a wicket and the 4th ball end up a wide. Now, it is very, very important. It is very, very important that we get out of this over. Very, very important. Cottrell over the wicket, bowl to the left-handed Parnell, who swings this down to the mid-wicket boundary. The man on the boundary is Smith, who fields, send the return in, and a single. 83 for 5. The current run rate is 9.45. You'll take that any day in an 11-a-side game. 2 deliveries remaining in the 7th over. Very important that we get out of this over. It's very important that we get out of this over. Cottrell surveys field. So 3rd man is short, and then very close to him is a backward point, a cover. Cottrell over the wicket, bowl to Miller, slow delivery, tuck this in the inside. They go for 1. The field at short fine leg runs to his right, picks up and send the return in, a single. Good going from the West Indies. 64 for 5. With 1 delivery of the 7th over. Crystal, I usually analyze a team before the match or after the match. During the match, I usually support whatsoever. Cottrell over the wicket, bowl to Parnell, and he edges this down to 3rd man. He has to dive. Good return there, but it didn't hit the stump. but fully committed from the South African batsman who dived to make his ground as that ball was played to short third man. The fielder fielded it on the bounce and had a shy at the stump. And Miller it was had to dive to get in his crease. If it had hit, he would have out. West Indies is clearly not hitting the stumps. Oh, he'd have out by a long, long way. So it's 3 times now we got a chance to run out someone, and we did not run out the batsman because we are definitely not hitting the stump. We need to take this opportunity. So, Crystal, because I am like this, whether I agree, and I'm not dodging the question. At the end of the match, I'll talk about the team. So I'm not dodging your question right now. But what I don't want to do is that during the match, I do not want to create division or divisiveness. Someone out? No, 195 for 3. That's Jamaica. So I generally support whatsoever team that is selected. So I am like that. I always support the team. So during a match, I don't usually give my playing 11. I just support whosoever will play. I hope you don't think I'm dodging the question, but what I want us to do is to support the 11 that is on the field, because it is, as I always said, it is only the 11 on the field that can win the match. So I'm not... Oran Basic Working. Thank you for your comment, Oran Hernandez. I love that point. You know why I love that point? Because in the ODI that we lost, if we had gone to basic, we would have won that match. And Australia showed us the very next day. Joseph, it is. My screen keep buffering. I don't know if it's because if I have so many, because I'm watching the Jamaica match, I'm doing this live, I'm watching the West Indies match. So there's a lot of, so maybe that's why my screen keep buffering, because there's so many things connected to the one Wi-Fi server. Joseph grips the ball in his hands, leans forward. He begins to move in now. Right arm over the wicket. Ball. What happened there? So my screen just gone back to the injury. So Joseph was running in, and my screen just went back to, so maybe I can't watch it. Maybe the screen just went back to, wow, I just don't know what happened there. So I'm not seeing the live match here now. I'm trying to get some, let's see what happened here. So South Africa are 71 for 5. One delivery remained in the 6th over. 71 for 5, this over that is being bowled by Joseph. So somehow I'm not seeing the screen. So the match way delayed. Way delayed. So my screen is showing 5 overs behind the actual match, or they catch up a little now. Joseph, that's a good delivery by Joseph into the black hole. Good delivery from Joseph into the black hole, and the score moves up to 70. So they got 2 there, 70. So let's go back to the Jamaica match. I'm just sorry, just give me a minute here. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Let's see what is happening here. So let's stick with this. The screen has been updated. Another opportunity to run out someone. Thank you for understanding, Crystal. I appreciate that. Winston King, you're saying, Mr. Cricket Forum, Guyana Upper Eagle are going to win the match. Going away. Kevin Sinclair is going to run through the Jamaican lineup. I don't mind you saying that. I don't mind you saying that, Mr. Casanova. This one is pulled down to the man and the backward square leg boundary for a single. So that was the delivery that get the score up to 71.5. So let's watch the final delivery of the over. I don't mind these type of banter in Mr. Casanova, but when Blackwood double and the rest of the batsmen then batter around him and Jamaica win, I hope you come back. I hope you don't dodge. I hope you don't dodge, Winston King. I hope you don't dodge. Thank you for understanding, Crystal. I appreciate it. Jamaica Scorpion, Winston King. Jamaican Scorpion. Joseph over the wicket, ball to Parnell, and Parnell is beaten. So good end to the 8th over by Joseph. South Africa 71 for 5. Scorpion all the way, Winston King. West Indies all the way. So Miller is on 16 from 12 delivery. Parnell is on 4 from 5 deliveries. it's good to see Cottrell bowl his 2 overs. I don't know who's going to bowl that 3rd over. More than likely it's Joseph, because I think that Joseph is the leader of the attack. This is the issue now that we always have with Shepherd and King. And I'm nervous about those 2 bowlers because they always give you one. It seems like in a T20 match, they give you 2, 3 good overs and then they give you a bad over. In a T10 match, they give you 1 good over and then they give you a poor over. So I'm very nervous as Shepherd moves in over the wicket and bowl to Milan. This one is hit high and hard over mid-wicket for 6. I don't want to goat mote him. I'm not goat mote him. But this is always a little issue that we have with both Shepherd and Smith. And sometimes you wonder if when they are bowling, they should not just bowl out. They should not just bowl out instead of you bowl them and bring them back. Because they always have some good overs in them and then they bowl a very poor over. But the first ball went for 6. Let's hope that Shepherd comes back strongly and bowl 5 good deliveries. We have to. Yes, Shepherd over the wicket. He will be bowling to John P. Nicol, of course, John P. Nicol. Blackwood is going to double 100. And West Indies is going to win also. Yeah, man, we're going to have a double 100. They are looking at the ball. 196. Blackwood is on 78. That's another single for Blackwood. So he now moves up to 79. He's going to make a John P. Nicol. Yeah, Blackwood had doubled them one. And then Winston King. I'm just saying, Winston King, please don't run and hide. Don't run and hide, Winston King. 77 for 5. Shepherd bowled a very good first over. The first ball in this over, the first delivery in this over went for 6. But we hope he comes out of this over good. Miller, seconds in his crease, 22 from 13. He decides to go round the wicket, bowl to Miller, slow ball outside the half stump. Let's see, umpire call wide. I am very nervous about this over from Shepherd. Very nervous because 7 runs of 1 delivery. Let's back Shepherd here. Let's back Shepherd. That is what we do as a West Indian. Let's back Shepherd. Shepherd, round the wicket, bowl to Miller, good delivery, full delivery. Cannot do anything with that. He tries best to hit it as hard as possible, but it just trickled down to Rahman Powell, and who comes off the long on boundary and field, and that's a single. Good delivery that by Shepherd. Good comeback. Good comeback after that wide and that 6. Let's see what will happen. Shepherd to finish this over. Well, Parnell is a very big hit off the cricket ball, but it's not as competent as Miller. He bowled to Parnell, slow ball outside the half stump, swing and misses, appeal from Puran, not out. Well done by Shepherd. That wicket is out. Well done, Shepherd. Well done. Well done, Shepherd. Well done, sir. Well done, Shepherd. Slow ball. Parnell swung at it, got the hedge, and it went through to Puran, who took the catch. The appeal was lackadaisical, but the finger of the umpire went up, and Parnell is back on his way to the pavilion. Well done, Shepherd. Well done, sir. Well done. Good from Shepherd. So South Africa have lost 6 wickets. That one tucked away from Blackwood into the onside. The feeler of this square leg boundary comes in, and they got a single. The return was not so good to Imlach. Jermaine Blackwood is now on 79. He's going to double 100 them. Trust me, he's going to double 100 them. He's double. Yes, man. Jamaica gonna win this, man. Double 100. Links, please. Kalisha. The legal link that I used to watch the match. I'm not seeing the match on that. So this link that I'm using to watch the match, I cannot state this link publicly because I don't know if it is it's some round the corner link that I'm using to watch the match. But the link that I generally use, the legal link that I can tell you, is not there. But if anyone in the chat, anyone who is watching want to put a link in the chat, we'll appreciate it. That Shepherd bowls to Magala. Magala stands up tall, open the face of his bat, and guided this down to third man and a single. So after that 6 and that wide, Shepherd have come back brilliant. He has came back brilliant. His last 3 deliveries, 1 wicket 1. So 2 deliveries remain in the over. He'll be bowling to Miller. Miller is very, very dangerous. But outing Miller here would be a good thing. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Just finish the over good. Ball to Miller. Good delivery. That's one shot. Back into. Oh, what a lovely shot. I thought it was a good delivery, but Miller was able to force it away. It was short, just back of a lane, coming into Miller. Miller stand up tall, beat the man at short extra cover, and the man on the cover boundary was just unable to feel it. So good shot there from Miller. So that went away for 4. This is a T10 match, basically. It's 11 overs. The batsmen are going to continue to go hard, but Miller played a good shot there. We have to hope that this ball is a single or a wicket. Ball to Miller again, down the leg side. Down the leg side. The keeper misses. Leg by. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, the ball clipped the pad. The Puran was unable to get across, and it runs into the fine leg boundary for 4 leg by. So good effort there by Shepherd. Very good effort. But 16 came off the over. But it's again one of those overs that the bowler didn't bowl badly, except for that first ball. He didn't bowl badly, but because of the nature of cricket nowadays, it went for 16 runs. Oh, and you will look back at that and say that it went for 16 runs. But if you actually watch the over itself, you'll realize that it was not a bad over from Shepherd. It certainly was not a bad over. Welcome to the show, Atina. Good morning. Kemar Williamson, Sir Brown, I got 10 out of the 11 players right. Never expected Chase to be there because he joined the team late. But now the ball about that. Okay, Kemar Williamson. So Cottrell is the one who's going to bowl 3 overs. Cottrell is the one who's going to bowl 3 overs. Was this the right decision? Was it that Joseph should have been the one to bowl 3 overs? I would have gone with Joseph, but the captain, Ravman Powell, decided to go with Cottrell. So Cottrell over the wicket, bowl to Magala. Magala swings at this. It got the upper portion of the bat. One bounce into the third man boundary. Another lucky shot. Another lucky shot. Shepherd was just unable to get across. Kemar Williamson, stop hiding behind the keyboard and join the show live. I sent you a link. You're hiding behind the keyboard. Shepherd. Not Shepherd. Cottrell to bowl to Magala. And Magala again looking to eave this one and get the inner portion of the bat and goes down to Odin Simit on the backward square leg boundary, and they got another single. So again, 2 good balls from Cottrell, but 1 went for 4. You can't blame the bowlers for these things. It's the nature of this type of cricket. My screen just gone. It gone. The screen that I'm watching the match on gone. It just gone like that. It just gone like that. Oh my, it just went. It just went like that. Kemar Williams, so stop hiding behind the keyboard. Stop hiding behind the keyboard. I sent you a link. I sent you a link. You just hide behind the keyboard. Kemar Williams is someone who send me a load of voice note every time. A load of text message every time. I send him a link to come on the show to defend this position. But he won't come. He's hiding behind the keyboard. Keep hiding behind the keyboard. So the link is back up and they are 99 for 6. 99 for 6. So what happened there? That ball went for 6. So that third delivery went for 6. So Cottrell to... What is happening with this screen? Cottrell into the pitch. Oh no, the screen gone again. The screen gone again. What is happening? What is Kemar Williams doing to my screen? Kemar Williams, what are you doing to my screen? What are you doing to my screen? Let's see what is happening there. Let's see what is happening here. I'm trying to get up that screen, but it's 99 for 6. It's 99 for 6. 99 for 6. Let's see what is happening here. Or maybe I should 100 now for 6. So that's a single. You know, oh, Jamaica lose another wicket and it looks like it's Blackwood. So no double century for Blackwood. No double century for Blackwood. The screen is updating. Let's see what is happening here. Is it Blackwood who gone? Yes, Blackwood, no double century for him. So Jamaica lose that match. 106 for 6. Blackwood out. So no double century for Blackwood. So Jamaica, Guyana Happy Eagle is going to win. So I can now concentrate fully on this West Indies match. Guyana Happy Eagle is going to win this match. Let's see, get these things off the screen and see if the screen will stop freezing. So clearly Guyana Happy Eagle is going to win this match, clearly. So how many out of this over so far? Now, I said I would have gone with Joseph, and this is why I would have gone with Joseph. Why bowl Cottrell when you could have gone with Joseph? The ball is not, yes, check it back. I said I would have gone with Joseph. I would have gone with Joseph. I would not have gone with Cottrell. Joseph is the man who I would have given the third over. Because one bowler can bowl 3 overs, and then 2 can bowl 4. I said it that I would have gone with Joseph. I said it, and he went with Cottrell. How many runs out of the over? I'm just seeing the fireworks. So Simit now to bowl his second. Again, like Shepherd, Simit tend to go for runs in his comeback spell. So let's see what is happening. The cricket forum, I told you what was going to happen in Jamaica first. Okay, Brian. Yes, Brian H. Yes, we had a very, very good banter. So Simit to bowl his second. He's at the top of his mark. He stretches his shoulder, flex his shoulder, I should say. He starts to move in now to bowl to Miller outside the stump. Miller cuts this away over. Is it over the boundary or is it 1 bounce? 4 runs. That one was cut away outside the stump. Miller frees his arm and hit it forward of point down to the boundary for 4. So Miller is playing a blinder here. Simit looking to bowl the full ball, but Miller just a little bit too wide, and Miller hit it away, back forward of point down to the boundary for 4. That was not a bad try, but it just needs Simit to bowl to Miller. Oh, and Miller slow delivery. Oh, it gone for 4. J. Paul Miller leaking runs. J. Paul said Miller leaking runs. Yes, 2 4s. But when you look at those 2 deliveries that I saw so far, we're linking run now. We're leaking run now. But yes, when you look at those 2 deliveries so far, you wouldn't say they are 2 bad deliveries, but they went for 2 4. You know, because at this stage of the game, you have to mix up the bowling. You wouldn't say they are 2 bad deliveries. Let's see what is going to happen to this 3rd delivery now. So Simit, right arm, over the wicket to bowl to Miller. Bowl to Miller, and Miller hit this high and hard. Let's see what happens. A small field. It gone for 6. So runs flowing down off the bat of the South Africans. So Miller is turning it on here. 14 runs off 3 deliveries. I told you these guys bowl a very good spell, and then they come back and don't bowl a second good spell. And you wonder if sometimes you should just bowl them their 2 overs on the chat. That was the worst of the 3 delivery. That one was in the slot, and Miller hit it away. The first 2 delivery, I can't complain about those. They went for 4s, but this one was in the slot, and that one got what it deserved. Let's see what will happen now. 14 runs so far off the delivery, off the over. Miller, Seckers. The South Africans are cheering in the stand. 124 for 6. 126 for 6. So 4-4-6. Simit. Powell have a talk with him. Gone back to long on. So after 8 runs in the first over, this one has gone for 14 so far. Adjustment to the field. South Africa, this is now a good total by South Africa. This is a final over. The Joseph ball is 2. This is a final over. Simit to him. And he hit this again. Is it another 6? Yes, it is. Oh, he's out caught on the boundary. Shepherd took the catch on the mid-wicket boundary. Oh, I thought it was another 6. Good comeback from Simit. A wicket is a wicket. They are checking. What are they checking? If Shepherd's foot was on the boundary? Are they checking? What are they checking? What are they checking for? So it was a good innings by Miller. He's continue walking. He tried to hit it again. That's what happened at this stage of the cricket. So the checking shepherd is well inside the boundary. He took the catch comfortable. Nothing doing there. They shouldn't even be looking at that. They should not even be looking at that. Good 48 from Miller. This is the nature of the game. This is the final over of the game. First two deliveries went for 4. They were not bad deliveries. The third one got what it deserved. It was a full delivery in the slot. It went for 4. At this stage of the game, you have to mix up the bowling. Now, the fourth one got a wicket. Let's see what will happen. I know this over might be very well done already, and there might be comments in the chat, but I want to watch it for myself. Ball to, and that one hit away over the offside, down to the boundary for 4. This is going to happen in the final over. This is going to happen in the final over. So 2 for 26, 3, 4, and a 6. 18 off the over so far, 1 wicket. Let's see what will happen. The batsman, Fontaine, just swinging his bat. Let's see what will happen to this final deliveries. That's this final delivery. 18 off the over so far. Joseph should have bowled 3 overs. Cottrell, the only issue that I have here, it's fine. I just think that Cottrell should not have been the man that bowled 3 overs. So that was, again, hard into the pitch, hitting the top of our stump. It wasn't a bad delivery, but it went. Simit to bowl and beaten. Final delivery, good fight. Will they go for a single? Will there be a run out? So there's a run out. So, you know, if you look at that over, and this is what, and this is why you have to analyze the cricket. If you look, oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. Why are they calling a no ball? What's the reason for the no ball? Oh, he overstepped. Oh, this is not good. This is indiscipline from Simit. This is indiscipline. This is not good at all. This is not good at all. Not good. Very not good at all. So what is happening on the field there? So there seem to be a trough coming off the field. What is happening? Oh, the batsman is still run out. Although it's a no ball, he's still run out. So it's still a wicket because you can run out of a no ball. So he still run out of the no ball. He swings, he misses. They went for the single. He was asked to go back. Magala didn't want to run. Puran ran him out. Yes, he's out. So you can still be run out of a no ball, although it was a no ball. Well done, Puran. Well done, the West Indies. And though this already might finish, because I know my feed is a little delayed, but I just want to watch it and enjoy it for myself. I will soon come to your comment. I would have seen your comment, but I just want to watch it. So the number 10 batsman is coming in. So that was, you know, so the 131. So the innings could have ended at 130, but because of that no ball, that final no ball. So as I was saying, this over went for 19. Clearly, the indiscipline that cost the no ball. There was a ball in the slot that hit for 6. But the other 3 balls that went for 4. Is the nature of T10, T20 cricket. They were not bad deliveries. It's just the nature of it, and a very small field. So Simit to bowl the final delivery to Norke, and Norke swings and misses. Hope it is not a no ball. Is it a no ball? He stays in his crease. Is it another no ball? No, the end of the innings. So now I'm going to look at your comment because I just enjoyed it myself. So 19 runs off the over, 1 wicket. You look at it and you say 19 runs off the over. But when you look at the over, you really realize that it is not about the over. Boy, this is big comeback by SA. Another Jamaica. Brian H. Stop watching that, man. Guyana Happy Eagle is going to win. Congratulations, Brian H. Claude Murphy. Morning all. Good morning. Good morning. Well. Oran Hernandez. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You realize? And another day could have gone another way. Eh? Yes. I just, to me, that you look at the over that Shepherd ball and you look at it and it went for runs, but how many bad delivering it? 1. You look at the over that Simmet ball and how many bad delivering it? 2. The one that hit for 6 and the no ball. And that's just the nature of these type of cricket. My issue though is one issue I have. And I said it. I said that I would have bowled Joseph for 3 overs. I would not have bowled Cottrell for 3. Because 131 off 11 over is just about par for a T10, T11 match. If you watch Mr. Casanova, if you watch the Abu Dhabi T10, this is just about, it's on the high side of par, like maybe just above par, but it is not out of reach. These scores are what they chase down a lot of time in the Abu Dhabi T10. I expect West Indies to get these runs. Me too, Claude Murphy. I expect us to get these runs. Was Chase an emergency fees man? No, Claude Murphy is in the 11. Chase is in the 11. Dr. Brown, John P. Nicol. Yes, thank you, John P. Nicol. You want to complete? The bowlers bowl well to get 8 wickets in 11 over. Yes, what I would say, if I'm to rate the bowling, I'll give it probably 7.5 out of 10. I don't think they bowled badly, but I think there could be something more. I just think there could be something more. So I am with you, Claude Murphy. I don't think that I am with you. I'll give them 7 and 7.5 out of 10. Dr. Brown, egg on my face. Jamaica not winning. Yes, John P. Nicol, we have to shut up. I have to stop. Watch it. Oki Hussain was yet again extremely expensive for him to be our frontline spinner. He leaks too much runs. Mr. Casanova, how did Hussain went? Yes, egg on my face. Jamaica not winning. Yes, John P. Nicol. All right. As I said, I would give the bowling 7.5 out of 10. My only issue here is that I said it before Cottrell came on, and I think I said it at the beginning of the broadcast, that I would have gone with Joseph. I would have gone with Joseph to bowl the 3rd over. Joseph is the man who I would use to bowl 3 overs. Joseph is the man who I would have used to bowl 3 overs instead of Cottrell. I would not have gone with Cottrell to bowl the 10th over. I always believe that Cottrell should finish his spell, even in T20 cricket. I think that Cottrell have a place in the West Indies team. Again, he got a wicket in his very first over. But my view on Cottrell is that he should finish those 10 over. Beg your glass of water, please. Thank you. My view on Cottrell is that he should finish his 4 overs before the 10th over. I would have not have given Cottrell the ball to bowl anywhere there. I would have gone with Joe. If I'm using Cottrell to bowl the 3 overs, those 3 overs would have been bowled before the 8 overs. That is my view on Cottrell. I do not have an issue. I think that Cottrell deserves his game in the team, in the T20 team. He has shown it time and time again. And today again, he got a wicket in his first over. The bowling in the last 3 overs was too short and too much leg side. Should have been full and wide. Gerard comes, let me tell you how I look at it this way. And I take your point. I take your point. It is clear that they had set the field short. It is clear that it was a tactical decision. So it was clear that it was a tactical decision for the field to set short and for them to go into the pitch. I take your point. The tactics could have been different and they go full. So I take your point, Gerard Combs. The bowling could have been full. And how I look at your comment, Gerald, is that I do not have an issue with it. And I do not have an issue with the tactics that the captain used. The only challenge that I have, I would have gone with Joseph for 3 overs instead of Cottrell. It's tactics. What I would have a problem with Gerald Combs is that they set the field short for the short bowling and then they bowl full. So if they set the field short for the short bowling, because as you see, most of the fielders on the boundary were behind the bat and square off the wicket. So it was a definite ploy. So they bowl according to their field. But if you think that the strategy was to bowl full and set the field straighter, I don't have an issue with that. I do not have an issue with different strategy, as long as the bowler execute according to the setting of the field. I cannot identify any bowler who bowled badly. Some of those boundaries, South Africa ain't even know how they got them. True, Claude Murphy. That is true. And I gave them a 7. All our bowlers were a bit expensive. Winston King, remember it's 11 overs now, Winston King. And remember that the economy, the standard economy in 11 over match is 11. If you average less than 11, anywhere 10 and so on in a T10 match, it's always good. I would take it, man. I would take it. Last 3 over going to cost West Indies the match. Those last 3 overs did win for runs, Sunil Kumar Singh. But that is what is expected in a match like this. That is what is expected in a match like this. Someone calling me, just a minute. That is what is expected in a match like this. Those 3 love overs were expensive, of course, and Joseph should have bowled one of those overs. I agree with you. We cannot hide away from that, Sunil Kumar, that last 3 overs were expensive, but overall the West Indies bowled well. And that's why, Sunil Kumar, how many out of 10 would you give the bowling? I can't hide away from you that they were expensive. But out of 10, how many would you give? How many would you give the bowling, Sunil Kumar? How many would you give the bowling? Out of 10, how many would you give the bowling? You said that Hussain was our most expensive bowler. Okay. So the South Africans are now taking. How pathetic seeing Smith, Shepherd, and Smith doing same mistake. Yeah. Yes, I understand. So West Indies need. Hello? Yeah, how you doing? I don't know. I'm watching the West Indies match and I'm on a live. So I'm on a live right now watching the West Indies match. I'm doing a watch along of the match. So I want to be able to do that. All right, cool. Okay, back to reality here. This leaking of runs in the last over happened all the time with Shepherd and Smith. No excuse for these guys. We are not finding excuse, John P. Nicol, but when you're looking at those last 3 overs, you really wonder how many bad deliveries were bowled. Between Shepherd, I never saw Cottrell last over, but between Shepherd and Smith, I can only see about 3 bad deliveries, the no ball and 2 others, one from Smith and one from Shepherd. It's the nature of the cricket that at this stage it's going to go for runs, but we're not looking at excuses. Smith first over went for 18, but they will come at you when you ain't bowling. Yes, that is true, Mr. Casanova. You have to go. It's just the nature. If you have 4 wickets in hand and 1 over left, you have to go. The bowling was not bad. I'll give it a 7.5. Just like me, Claude Murphy. Sunil Kumar, how much would you give the bowling? Look like Chase has some reservation first. And the biggest start that. Sunil, where you find that one? Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. It is free to subscribe, and you subscribe on the one ball to King. King drove this brilliantly through the outside for 4. What a start by the West Indies. Fontaine pitched up to King, and King hand to the front foot, and he drove it magnificently, gave himself room, hit that one from off the leg stump through the offside, off middle stump through the offside, down to the boundary for 4. What a start by the West Indies. What a start. Let's cheer on the West Indies now. Fontaine left arm round the wicket, ball to King, and he hit this high and hard over mid-wicket, 6 runs. What a start. What a start by the West Indies. King is turning it on here. Wow, first 2 ball went for 10. So West Indies are 10 without loss after 2 deliveries. Fontaine bowling to Brandon King. Don't give it away now, King. Is this going to be one of those King's masterclass? We know he has this in him. Through the offside, the field on the edge of the circle runs to his left and fields. King is off strike. I love that. I don't want him to get carried away. I'm glad that he's off strike. 11 of the first 3 deliveries. Let's now put the bowling behind us. Let's now cheer on these batsmen to win. Let's now cheer on these batsmen. The bowling has done. We have to get 132 to win. Let's support the batsmen. A short third man, a backward pointer cover, extra cover mid-off, Fontaine round the wicket, ball to Myers, and Myers swings this high and hard into the grass bank. Another 6 by Kyle Myers. West Indies are now 17 without loss. Let's cheer on our batsmen. Good morning, Kirk Umrah. It's time to cheer on our batsmen. Great start from King. Come on, Myers. Yes, good start. Let's cheer on our batsmen. Time now to cheer on our batsmen. Let's put the bowling behind us. We need to get 132. This is a good start, though. This is a very good start. 17 of 4 deliveries. Did someone got it in the crowd? Did someone got in the crowd? Fontaine, round the wicket, ball to Myers. And Myers, is out. Got the top edge, eye into the air, comfortable catch by the keeper. Myers gone, West Indies 17 for 1. 17 off the over, hit the ball straight down the ground, man. Just hit the ball straight down the ground. Full face of the bat. Just hit the ball straight down the ground and get the single. Hit the ball straight down the ground. Look at him closing the bat face. See there? Closing the bat face. That's a ball that could have hit down straight down the ground and get a single. Comfortable catch for Quinton de Kock, running from behind the stump into the area of where a short cover would have been, a very short cover point would have been. So Myers, 6 and out. 6 and out. 6 and out. Just like that. 6 and out. Johnson Charles is at number 3. 17 off the over already. Why close the bat face? That ball into the pitch, back off a length. Just hit the ball down the ground. Hit it down the ground and get a single. That's all you need to do. Hit it down the ground and get a single. That's all. And what? That's all you need to do. So Johnson Charles was a fairly good World Cup. Probably West Indies' best batsman in the World Cup. Seckers. Quinton, left arm, over the wicket, ball to Charles. Charles strokes this down to cover at the edge of the circle, and there's no run. So West Indies chasing 132 to win after 1 over, or 17 for 1. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. Please click on that. It is free to subscribe, and you click only once. Now, there are some links in the video description, like if you are looking pet supplies, if you are looking jewelries, flowers, shoes, there are some links in the video description. Click on those links if you are looking to buy things in these categories. Pet supplies. I know most of us have pets and we always need pet supplies. So there's a link in the video description where you can get pet supplies. There's another link in the video description where you can get some shoes, quality shoes from Dream Paris, some jewelries, or some flowers. You need to send some jewelry or some flowers to your loved one. Click on those links. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe and you click only once. So Parnell, left arm, over the wicket, ball to King, and King hit this high and hard into the grass bank again. Another 6 by King. King is playing a blinder here so far. King is playing a blinder here so far. We know that King has the ability. We know that he has the ability, and we hope he goes on. We hope he goes on. Because he has this ability. He just did, and he hit this away again over the man at mid-wicket, down to the boundary for 4. This pitch seems to be a good batting pitch. Is it or is it not? Our King is a sheer class. When King is in this mood, you have to out him. We hope long may this last. Long may this last. Oh, what a shot by King. I'm almost afraid to look into the chat because I know some of you in the chat, your feed is ahead of mine. Parnell tried to york King, but King giving himself room, dug it out and his off strike. I love this. 28 for 1 after 1.3 overs. So again, King licked a 6 and a 4 and a single after the first 3 balls and come off strike and say, over to you, Johnson Charles. 28 for 1. So Parnell, they're going to use Narker to bowl 3. I think so. Parnell to Charles, and Charles drive this off the inner portion of the bat. It goes down to in the region of mid-wicket. The fielder, there's a fielder on the mid-wicket boundary who runs in and field. And there is a single. So West Indies is 29 for 1. Just get off strike, King. Just get off strike with a single. Just get off strike. We need you to be batting when Shamsi come on to bowl. Shamsi can't bowl to you. Parnell, over the wicket, left arm fast, bowl to King, slow ball, and King is off strike as he hit this down to mid-wicket, down to mid-on, and there's a single. The fielder comes in. West Indies now 30 for 1. Final delivery of the second over to be bowled. West Indies 30 for 1. The final delivery of the second over to be bowled. As Parnell, left arm over the wicket, bowl to Johnson Charles, and Johnson Charles drive this brilliantly through the cover down to the cover boundary for 4. That's another good over from West Indies. And the thing about it, no one got out in this over, so West Indies are 34 for 1. Going good, but watch, they will fall down in a bit. So don't let us get all up in ourselves. Robin Sonowar, let me tell you, I enjoy every 4. I enjoy every 6. I enjoy every single. Because when someone gets out, I don't like that. So if I don't enjoy the 4 and the 6, what am I going to enjoy? Come on, Robin Single. Cheer up, man. Be more optimistic. Let us enjoy the positive. Let us enjoy the wins. Let us enjoy Robin Sonowar. That sounds like you're from Johannesburg. It sounds like you're welcome to the show from South Africa, Robin. Welcome. Nice to have you here. But we're going to enjoy every shot. Magala is a very good bowler. King is out. This is what I'm telling you about. King always do these things. He always does these things. Oh, my. King is out, man. What are you doing, King? You have the bowling at your mercy and you find a way to get out. You see what I'm talking about, Robin Sonowar? I have to Sinclair running through Jamaica batting. Brian H, you rub it in. Well, it's not a no ball. King gone. West Indies 34 for 2. Look at that. You would say unfortunate. I would say he found a way to get out. That ball, if he stand up straight, he hit that ball way over square leg for 6. What a silly shot from King. John P. Nichols said. What a silly shot. Let us support our West Indies guy. True Valerie. Let us support them. King is standing. Is it a no ball? No. This is what I'm saying. King is arguably the best batsman in the West Indies. King, what separates King from the other batsmen in the West Indies is that King gets his runs effortlessly. is so pleasing on the eye to watch back. Very pleasing on the eye to watch back. And then he found a way to get out again today. In the 2 ODIs, he chopped on. He chopped on again today. Albeit different strokes. No, in the first ODI, he yorked himself. He turned a full toss into a york and york himself in the first ODI. In the second one, he played on. Today again, he played on. 2 different strokes, but he's finding way to get out after having the bowling at his mercy. Magala now, ball to Puran, and Puran drives this through the covers down to the boundary for 4. Oh, the West Indies batsmen are going hard. They are going hard. Less than 100 to win now. And once it's less than 100 to win, we are in the game. Once it is less, please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. So once it's less than 100 to win, we are in the game. This is going to be some fireworks. I don't think West Indies is going to bat out these 11 overs. They're either going to win or they're going to be bowled out. But we are not going to bat out these 11 overs. Magala, ball to Puran, and Puran swings this high in the air. Let's see what happened. No, it fell short of the fielder coming in off the boundary. West Indies is going very, very hard here. They are going hard. They are going very, very hard here. Do we really need to go so hard? Should we, after the start that King gave us, and the 6 by Mayers, which is a part of the start because he only faced 2 deliveries, do we still need to be going so hard? Probably we are going hard in the power play. Magala over the wicket, ball to Charles, and Charles hit this high and hard down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary, and they threw for a single. 1 bounce to the man on the mid-wicket boundary, another single. So you see, I remember I'm not watching the match at the ground, so I have to wait until the producer to show me what is going on. So I saw the shot, but I don't know where it is going. I have to wait on the shot. 40 for 2, West Indies. Puran, Magala over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran hit this in the air, high, hard, over the boundary for 6. And 1 bounce 4? Okay, 1 bounce 4. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 1 bounce 4. But to the flight of the ball and to the trajectory of the ball, I'm not at the ground. I was hoping more that it was 6 than 4. Remember, I'm not at the ground. So I'm going to slow down a bit and make sure that I see what is happening. It's because I saw someone feeling the ball in the ground. Magala, right arm, over the wicket to bowl to Puran. He jogs in, ball to Puran, and Puran hit this away through the onside. They're gone for 1. The man on the mid-wicket boundary runs to his right, and they're back for a second, comfortable. And the West Indies have now pushed up to 46 for 2 at the end of 3 overs. My screen is buffering again. Come on, man. I want to see this West Indies run chase. So if you take 32 away from 46, you're left with 14. So West Indies needing 86 to win off 8 overs. So do we really need to go that hard? Just 10 runs are over, 10.5 runs and over. Charles was a nothing shot. Mayers was a nothing, not Mayers. King was a nothing shot. The best way to describe King's shot was he found a way to get out. That's the best way to describe King's shot. So Shamsi, and I wanted King to be there when Shamsi come on to board. I want King to be there because King is the man who can collard Shamsi. King will collard Shamsi and hit him to all part of the ground. So I wanted King to be there. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. So let's see what Shamsi will do. 86 from 80, 48 delivery. Ball to Charles, and Charles hit this one high in the air. Let's see where it is going into the crowd. 6 runs from Charles. 6 runs from Charles. You know, there's someone in the West Indies dugout who is laughing and he's turning away his face. I wonder what's going through his mind. What's going through his mind? I don't like that laugh at all. I don't like that laugh. Anyway, it's 6 runs by Charles. Good shot. West Indies now moves up to 52. Is it 52? The score is not on the screen. Yes, 52. Shamsi to Charles. And Charles tuck this one in the hand side to the field at short mid-wicket, who closes in rapidly on the delivery and the ball, and there's no run. So 80 from 46. West Indies is not going to bat out these 11 overs. I'm telling you. We are either going to win or get bowled. Shamsi to Charles, and he hit this one again. High, hard. Let's see what. Into the grass bank again. Another 6. Charles is turning it on here for the West Indies. Was it in the finals of the Pakistan Super League that Charles made 100 in the final and brought his team to victory? So Charles is really turning it on here. Really, really turning it on here now. Shamsi. The fireworks goes off in the background. Shamsi, left arm Chinaman Googly over the wicket to Charles, and Charles down on his knee again and swings this. It goes down to the boundary where the fielder made a diving stop, running away from back with a square leg, full stretch to his left and prevent the boundary, and they're back for the second runs. So Charles is really turning it on here. I just love seeing Shamsi getting whacked all over the places. Mr. Casanova won. Chris Gale, you know Mr. Casanova. Chris Gale found him and brought him into cricket. And then South Africa started picking him. So Shamsi, back off the man, and Chinaman googly bowler over the wicket and bowl to Charles, and Charles swings this away down to the field on the backward square leg boundary, and there's another single. So Charles is down on his knee, swinging it away down to the fielder on the backward square leg boundary, and another single. So 61 for 2 after 3.5 overs. So this is the final delivery of Shamsi first over. To bowl to Puran. And Puran tucked this away in the onside. Sensible from Puran. Very, very sensible. So the man who is 2 person, I think, is a real threat here. It's Narker and Shamsi. And we got one of Shamsi over out of the way already. And it went for runs. 65 for 2, Valerie R. So you see, Valerie is ahead of me. That's why I love to watch my screen, you know, because I love to enjoy it. Yes, Valerie, thank you for that update. 65 for 2. So 65 for 2. So that was a 4th over ball by Shamsi. So we are 65 for 2. You just love, Mr. Casanova, you just love seeing Shamsi being hit all over the park. Okay, Valerie, 65 for 2. Thank you for that update, Valerie. Please slash a like on the video. Click on the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and you click only once. And remember those links that are in the video description: pet supplies, flowers, and shoes. So just check out those links. Jewelry also. Just check out those links in the video description. Narke, right and fast, over the wicket, ball to Puran. Puran stand up tall and hit this over the man at short cover, down to the cover boundary for 4. Did Magala got a finger to that? If he did, he need to come off the field. Because if that hit his finger and it went into the boundary with such force, he's in serious trouble. Let's see the replay. It looks like he got a hand to it. He's grimacing. I'm telling you, he's in serious pain. If this ball come to Magala and he stopped it, he's a brave man. Norke over the wicket, ball to Puran, and Puran swings and misses. Did he get an edge? Yes, he got an edge through to the keeper, the cock, and Puran goes. So 4 runner out. There are 2 bowlers you do not want to give wicket. You do not want to give Norke any wicket, and you do not want to give Shamsi any wicket. The other 3 South African bowlers will go for runs. Just, you got a 4 off Norke first ball. What are you trying to prove? Oh, it was a dolly. Magala should have taken that catch, but it burst through his hand. Like a rocket, it just flew through his hand and flew down to the boundary. And Puran got a short one. Wow, very interesting, because there is a spike when the ball is next to the bat, but there seems to be a gap between the bat. Is that so? Well, Puran walk, so he's out. Again, what's that shot called for? Are West Indies looking away to self-destruct here? Are they just going to go hard? Well, I told you, we are not going to bat out these 11 overs. If we are either going to get the runs or being bowled out. West Indies is not going to bat out the 11 over. They are going to go hard and hard and harder. We are halfway to the total in the 5th over, and they are still going hard. They are still going hard. Still going hard. 66 for 3. So Powell is at the crease now. 67 for 3. So Powell is off the mark. Narke won't bother Powell. That was a wild shot from Puran. Of all the 3 batsmen that got out so far, who got out of a good ball? Which one of the batsmen got out of a good delivery? Of all the 3 batsmen. Narke over the wicket, ball to Charles. Charles swings and beaten for pace. Charles swings and is beaten for pace there. Puran out caught behind. Yes, we don't miss all that today. Let's support the 11 that is playing 73 for 7. So 73 for 3. Let's hope it's not 73 for 7. I hope I'm not having goat mouth and us here. I have 67. But let's see what happened. Narke to bowl to Charles. And Charles swings this high, hard. It goes over backward square leg into the crowd. So that's the 73 for 3. So Narke going for runs here too. 11 off is over so far. The West Indies not taking any prisoners today. They are not taking any prisoners. They are saying we are going to get these runs. We are going to get these runs. So let's see what happened now. 73. So it's 59 now needed, right? 27 and 32, 59. 59 needed from 6.1 overs. So that's less than 10 runs are over to win. So do we really need to be going this hard right now? Anyway, keep it going, guys. That's why it was a poor shot from Puran. King found a way to get himself out. Narke, ball to Mayers, not Mayers. Ball to Charles. Charles was lining up another big shot, but then he just pulled out of the shot and let it go through. So we are up to date, Valerie, 73 for 3 after 5 overs. And to know that Shamsi got an over out of the way, Narke got an over the way, and we are 73. So we are way ahead of the run rate. We need 59 from 6 overs. That means it's less than 10 runs per over. We should cruise through from here. West Indies should win from here. Even if we bat a few overs, like say for 8 runs, if we bat 2 overs for 8 runs, just like what they did in their last 3 overs when they went very hard because they have wickets in hand, is the same way we are going to go very hard too, or hopefully. We have the batting to go very hard. We have Chase remaining, we have Chase, we have Hussain, Shepherd, Simit, Joseph, Cottrell. Even Cottrell can hit away a ball or 2. So Shamsi in the second over now to bowl to Powell. You know that they're going to bring on Shamsi to bowl to Powell. Powell shaped to chip, then checked his shot, and then got the inner portion of the bat, and it went to the right of the square leg umpire, and there's a single. 74 for 3. You know, once Powell is at the crease, Shamsi is going to bowl. So Johnson Charles need to take this over from Shamsi. 8 or 10 out of this over is good. Shamsi to bowl to Charles. Outside the off stumps, and Charles cut it away for a single. Did South Africa give Charles that single to bowl at Rovman Powell? Did they give Charles that single to bowl at Rovman Powell? That's the question I'm asking. Did he just toss that ball wide, short outside the off stump, give Charles the opportunity to just hit it in the offside, and they get a single because they want to bowl at Powell? Shamsi, left arm, Chinaman googly, over the wicket, bowl to Powell, and Powell cuts this to the man and the sweeper boundary for a single. So that's another single to Powell. Good going so far. A single off every delivery in this over. Remember, we just need about 10 runs and over to win. So even if this over went for 6 or 7 or 8, there's no alarm, not quite yet. So Shamsi, left-arm Chinaman googly bowler over the wicket, bowl to Charles, and Charles hit this high and hard. And the fielder is 6. I think it is 6. He's claiming the catch, but it's going to be very interesting because I think the ball was in his hand when he was touching the boundary line. That's my opinion. I think the ball was in his hand when he was touching the boundary line. We are going to see this over and over. They are claiming a catch, but it's going to be very, very interesting. It is going to be very, very interesting. I think the ball was in his hand when he was touching the boundary line. Let's see. They are not going to give you a good image right now. It's 6. It is 6. You see the wide view they show you? They don't want to show you the close view. See there? Ball in his hand. Feet on the boundary. See it move there. You see it move? See it move there. Six runs. 6 runs. 6 runs. That is 6. 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 That's not out. That is 6. You can't give that out. It is 6. That is clearly 6. Look, they have better angles, you know. They have better angles than that to give you. But these are the home team broadcasters. But they have better. See there, the Martin move when the ball was in his hand. That is 6. If you give that out, it is unfair. You cannot give that out. Give us better angles. They're just giving us these 2 angles because they don't want to show the truth. There it is. There it is. Feet on the Martin, 6 runs. It is 6 runs. Feet on the Martin, it is 6 runs. You can't give that out. That is 6. You don't need to do that. That is 6. And it clears your show when, as he moves his foot, it clears your show that it was on it. You cannot give that out. They are trying to find every reason to give it out, not to give it out. To give it out. Yeah, they are trying to find every reason to give it. It is 6. It is 6. The ball was clearly, his foot was clearly touching the boundary rope. Clearly. See there, he is on the boundary rope. That's why as soon as he moves his foot, you can. It is so obviously 6. It is so obviously 6. I know in the chat they would probably have to tell me whether it is 6 or not as yet as already. But I just want to soak it up for myself. It is clearly 6. All of that is rubbish. All of that is rubbish. It is 6. Let's see. You cannot give this out. Oh no, that's not out. That's not out. Yes, it is 6 runs. That's not out. This is disgraceful, Winston King. Of course it is disgraceful. It is disgraceful. This is disgraceful, man. This is disgraceful. How comes that is not 6? Talk to me. This is grace exactly. Oh, I don't want to put up that St. Ellen. I don't want to put that on the screen, but oh my God, look there, man. This is disgraceful. And you know what is going to happen? You see, tomorrow and the days after, you're going to see so many images show you clearly that it is 6. But the host broadcasters refuse to show you those images to show you that it is clearly 6. Is not the host broadcasters are not showing those images to the third umpire to show him that it is clearly 6. But from the images that we saw, it was clearly 6. That's why as the man moving foot, it's because his foot was touching the boundary. That's why as he moved it, you see, this is incredible, man. This is highway robbery. Oh my God. This man is unfair. This must be investigated. The ICC needs to look into this, man. Let's play a game of cricket, man. Let's play a game of cricket. It can't be so desperate to win. It's unfair. It is upsetting. And this one looked like Powell out. All of a sudden, my screen start to buffer. Yes, Powell out. North got him. I know they're going to bring on Shamsi. Or it's 6. Oh, it's 6. Oh, it's because I saw North running. I think it was a catch. You see, Kirk Ahmed, they're going to say that based on the images that they saw from the broadcaster, the broadcasters, sport what their name, the host broadcasters from South Africa, they are the host broadcasters. You see, they have the image now, but they will not show it until 2-3 days afterward. They will show these images. But from the image that we saw, St. Ellen, I'm telling you the truth, that's why I don't listen to it. And that is one, and I said before, Sammy St. Ellen, the reason why I do this broadcast is for us to be here, so we can vent. I don't listen to those broadcasters. My device is on 2. I turn it right down because you are my community. It is you. We get through these matches ourselves. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button, please. It is free to subscribe, and you subscribe only once. We get through these matches by not listening to those broadcasters, but by talking to each other, by communicating with each other. That was clearly 6. And nobody's going to tell me that that was not 6. This is ridiculous. It was clearly 6. Knocker was clearly standing on the boundary when he took that catch. Yet still, the umpire saw it fit to give Johnson Charles out. These umpires are incompetent. And you know what? They're going to get away with it because they're untouchable. They're untouchable. And so they are going to get away with it. He clearly was standing on the boundary. Clearly. Everyone could see that. Yet still this umpire never saw. He never saw it and chose to give the man out. I am telling you right now, if it was a South African batting, they would have shown so many angles. They would have shown you so many different angles to show you that it is not out. So many different angles. But we are playing a game of cricket. A game of cricket. And they just don't want to show you the facts. They just don't want to show you what is right. They're showing you only 2 angles. And yet still, from those 2 angles, all of us saw that that was 6. And yet still the third umpire, who is untouchable. What is the third umpire name? Somebody tell me what the third umpire name. Please find out and tell me what that third umpire name. Because I'm sending an email to ICC a morning. That was wrong. That umpire should not umpire another game with West Indies. He should not umpire another game with the West Indies. There will be a post-match press conference. As soon as the match ends, I'm going to try and join the post-match press conference, and I will bring that video to you. I'm going to ask that question to the West Indies captain, whosoever comes to that press conference. I hope they send us the link so that we can join the press conference. Because I must ask that question. This umpire, I can't understand the reason. I can't understand what he was seeing Somebody need to tell me what he was seeing, why he never gave that out. I can't understand. I can't understand what he was seeing, why he never gave that out. This is unfair. It's unfair, man. It's unfair. $87 for 4. Final delivery. After 7th over to be bowled by Narker. Powell and 10. Shepherd and 2. Shepherd facing to Narker. Right arm over the wicket. Ball to Shepherd. And Shepherd hit this to the man on the edge of the covers. Wow, a bad mix-up there. A bad mix-up. But eventually, Powell got back and no damage done. Yes, man. These things are going to happen when you don't umpire fair. So 45 from 24 deliveries it's 45. So it's 10. Wow, there's a bad mix-up, but the South African were unable to effect the run out. Just a bad mix-up between Powell and Shepherd, and they were unable to effect the run out. And so the score is that West Indies need 45 to win from 24 deliveries. Shamsi bowled 2 overs. Nakia bowled 2 over. One of those 3 are going to bowl a third for South Africa. But I think all the rest of the bowlers are fair game. So Fontaine, the left arm orthodox left arm spinner. So what West Indies need to do now is to get 20 from this over. Get 20 from this over. So you just need 25 runs to win from the other 3 overs. 20 from this overs. 20. I want 20 from this over. Fontaine is name. Left arm over the wicket. Left arm spinner. To bowl to Powell. No Powell gonna line him up. And Powell hit this away. High over cover for 6 into the stand. Catch that, umpire. Give that out. Give that out now. Give that out. Why you don't give that out? Give that out. Give that out. I need 20 runs out of this over. 20 runs. 6 gone after first delivery. 6 gone after first delivery. High over extra cover for 6. And West Indies have some supporters there. So Fontaine, left arm. Ball to Powell, and he driven this hard and straight down the ground for 4 more. So that's 10 off the first 2 deliveries. I need 20 out of this over. Hard and straight by Powell. Powell is lining up this left arm dibby dally bowler. And we're going to hit this for some runs. Good going so far by Powell. Pitched up and he hit it hard and straight for 4. Ball to Powell, and Powell swings and misses, and it goes down to short fine leg, and they gone for 1, and they will stay on 1. Powell is very frustrated that he never got all of that, but Shepherd is equally dangerous. Shepherd is equally dangerous. Shepherd just need to keep his balance. He don't need to get carried away. He just need to keep his balance. We don't need to lose a wicket right now. We need to pass 100 before we lose another wicket. You see, Shepherd just need to keep his balance. 34 from 21. Fontaine to bowl to Shepherd. And Shepherd hit this high down to long on. 1 bounce to the fielder on the long on boundary. And they go through for a single. Hindi here. He hit that Hindi here. Down to the fielder on the long on boundary. 1 bounce. 33 from 20 deliveries. West Indies should win from here. West Indies should win from here. We're going to get another over, either one from Shamsi or Nakia. Both of them would have already bowled 2 overs. So only one of them have 1 left. One would have bowled out. Fontaine. Outside the half stump, Powell leaves alone. Did the umpire call wide? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So Fontaine trying to hide the ball from Powell. It was a tight call, but he gave it wide. It was a tight call. If he did not give that a wide, we could not have said anything. It was very tight, though. Fontaine. 2 deliveries to come. 13 out of the over so far. Bowl to Powell. And Powell hit this away with that helicopter shot high over mid-wicket into the grass bank for another 6. 19 out of the over so far. 19 with 1 delivery to come. I told you I need 20 out of the over, and I'm getting 19 so far. So even a single, this is how you target bowlers, boss. This is how you target bowlers. This is why I'm so good. This is why I'm so good. And he hit this again, high and hard. Let's see what happened. Into the grass bank again, 6 more. 6 more, so I got 25 and I asked for 20. So West Indies need 20 from 18 deliveries. We should win from here. We should win from here. I always said if T10 becomes an international sport, we would be top. The left arm dilly bowler, you're killing me, Carlton. Yes, John Feeney, 25. Shepherd run out. Shepherd. Oh, Kirk Ahmed. That's why sometimes I don't take the chat, because sometimes, boy. Sorry about that. Let's see what happened here. I'm being told that Shepherd run out. Let's see what happened. But even if Shepherd run out, we should win from here. 20 from 18 deliveries with Powell at the crease. We should win. We should win from here. So they're showing Powell 6s. We should win from here. Wow. I'm getting an update that Shepherd run out. So let's see. I'm waiting on it. I'm getting an update. Please, though, slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and you click only once. So Narke is the one who's bowling the third over to Shepherd, and Shepherd dabbed this into the onside, and they go for a single, direct hit, and he was run out. Was a single on there? Maybe not. But a direct hit, and he was run out. So Narke is the one who's bowling the third over. So Parnell is going to have 1 leave. Magala is going to have 1 leave. We just need, if 7 runs are over, we need now. We should not lose from here. We should not, 7-3 is 21. We should not lose from here. Shepherd was trying to do the right thing. He was trying to get back Powell and strike. He was trying to do the right thing. But we should not lose from here. 5 wickets in hand. 7 runs are over to win. Narke. Parnell can be threatening, but I do not see Parnell restricting the run rate below 7 runs and over. I do not see him bowling that consistently enough. I want to see that no ball replay again, because that looks like it was a no ball. So we should get a run. We should get a run. He run out, but we should get a run. That's look like a no ball, but they're not going to show it. They're not going to call it. They're not going to show it. It looks like a no ball. He run out, yes, he run out, but it looks like a no ball. So we should get a run for the no ball, and this should be a free hit. This should be a free hit. This should be a free hit. So Odin Simitas comes in to join Powell. So, but Powell will be on strike. And this is a good thing that Shamsi bowl out. This is a good thing that Shamsi bowl out. So let's see what will happen here as Powell circles over his bat and face up to Narke, up to the wicket, and bowl to Powell, and Powell open the face of the bat and guide it down to third man for a single. Magala field and send the returns in. The return in to Quinton de Kock. So 19 runs needed from 16 deliveries. 19 runs needed. That's just a run a ball plus 3. We should get this comfortable. There's no doubt that we should get this very, very comfortable. And as I told you, West Indies is not going to bat out these 11 overs. We are either going to all out or we're going to win. So Narke in to Simit. And Simit edges it down to third man for a single. Yes, get Powell and strike. That's sensible batting. Get Powell and strike. just needing a run a ball plus 3. 6 singles off this over is still good. Once we don't get once we don't lose any wicket. So a run a ball is all right at this stage. If we want 9 off the last over to win, who are you going to back? We're going to get it, man. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. I'm confident, especially if Powell is there. Powell wants to win his first match as West Indies captain. Narker to Powell, and Powell play the same shot again, down to third man for another single. So 17 from 14 deliveries. We're just ticking over here, just ticking over. Just ticking over. We're just ticking over now. 17 from 14 deliveries. Somewhere along the line, there are 6s there. One of these next 14 deliveries is going to go for a 6. I'm telling you, one of these next 14 deliveries. South Africa can't bowl another 14 deliveries and one don't go for a 6. So as long as we are getting a single off a ball, Nark is going to put or down the leg. Oh, that should be a wide. If that's not a wide, then we know that something is wrong. That's not a wide? Oh my God. Oh, is that not a wide? There's no consistently. I saw Joseph bowl a similar delivery and it was called out. How is that not a wide? Unless it hit him. Did it hit Simit? Unless it hit him, that should have been a wide. If it never hit Simit, that was a wide. It's okay. Just don't get out. Let's see now. Is that not a wide? Wow! Oh my God! Have you seen this? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. If somebody had told me this, I would tell them that the line. How is that not a wide? How are those 2 deliveries from Narker not a wide? Some investigation needs to go on in this match. This is poor officiating. Absolutely poor officiating. This is disgraceful officiating. It is no longer poor. It is disgraceful. How is those 2 deliveries not a wide? If the first one hits Simit, maybe it does. I'm watching from my phone monitor, so it's a very small screen, and they are not going to show you an angle to tell you whether it hit him or not. But it is disgraceful, that second one. How is that not a wide? Absolutely disgraceful that that one is not a wide. 17 needed from 12 deliveries. This over is going to go for 12. I think this over is going to go for 12. I feel it. This is going to go for 12. Magala is not a bad looking bowler, but the pressure is on. I think we're going to get 12 from this over. Let's see. Magala. Right arm over the wicket. Ball to Powell. And Powell hit this one down to long on. Will the fielders feel it? Yes. 1 run. So Simit is on strike. Let's see what will happen there. So fine leg, backward square leg, mid wicket, long on, and a man on the cover boundary. A short third man, a backward point, an extra cover, and a mid off. Those are the 4 fielders in the circle. And the man on the cover boundary make the 5. So it's a 5-4 field. Short third man, backward point, very close together. A sweep on the cover boundary, an extra cover, and a mid off. An extra cover and a mid off. And then you have a fine leg, a backward square leg, a deep mid wicket, and a long on. Magala into Simit. And Simit drives this one through the covers down to the boundary for 4. Good shot by Simit. Magala pitched up and Simit drove it through the cover. And once you beat the ing of the ring, once it doesn't go square, it will go down to the boundary for 4. So West Indies need 12 from 10 deliveries. So that 4 reduced the run rate significantly. Just hope that none of them will get out. I'm not looking at the chat, because I know that the chat is ahead of me, and I really want to just soak in this because I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous. So chat, understand. I just want to soak it in. I just want to soak it in myself. So Magala to bowl to Simit, up and bowl, and bowl them. The bowl in Simit going for a swing, trying to finish it in one. It got the inside edge, and he's out. So 5 runs, hit the 4. Not a good wicket to lose at this time, but West Indies should win from here on. Hussain is going to come to bat. That 4 was crucial to bring down the run rate. Let's see, it was hit the top of leg stump, giving himself room, trying to hit it over mid-wicket. Seemed to be a slower delivery. Should have just backed up the ball and got the single, and it would have won. 12 runs from 10. Powell played a silly shot. Powell, thanks V, 12 from 9. Still 12 from 9. Simit was the one who was just out. Thanks V. What happened on the field now? 12 runs, 10. Powell played a silly shot. So Powell is out too. What are you referring to Simit? Let's see. I'm trying to watch it here. Let me watch it. So in at number 8 is Hussain. So 6 wicket down. 9 deliveries to get 12 runs. This is a tight match. This is what you call a very, very tight match. South Africa, these last 3 overs, aided by the umpires, are doing better than us. 12 runs from 9 delivery. It was not Powell that played it. It's Simit. It's Simit that was on strike, looking to hit the ball over mid-wicket for 6. That's this time of the innings. He should not have played a shot. I think he should have tried to just stand up in his crease and hit the ball into the onside. There was loads of space in the onside. Anywhere in the onside was a single, and he went for that shot. Again, you just stand up and just place that ball into the onside. Get a single, say over to you, skipper. That's all they needed was to do. Anything in the onside would have been a single. Magala to Hussain. And Hussain hit this high in the air. They're getting underneath it. They took the catch. Magala got another wicket. So is West Indies imploding here? Magala got 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. So West Indies now need 12 from 8. Is the West Indies imploding here again? I still have the confidence that we can win this match though. They just need to tap the ball. Everybody, Simit and Hussain, trying to go for that glory shot instead of just play some sensible cricket and give Ravman Powell the strike. Just give Ravman Powell the strike. Your job right now, and let's see who's coming. Joseph, Chase is coming. Well, let's see what Chase is going to do. It is very important right now that you don't look there again. It's a nothing ball, going for the wonder shot, playing across the line of the ball outside the off stump, try to swing it over mid-wicket instead of just playing the ball through the offside, open the face of the bat, use your wrist, soft hands whatsoever, get the ball in the gap and say, over to you, Powell. We need just about 1 run per over to win, and we are trying to implode. Let's keep our nerves. Relax. Let's keep our nerves. So the new batsman is Raston Chase. Let's see what is going to happen here now. Chase. Magala is on a hat-trick. Magala, right arm, over the wicket, ball to Chase. And Chase is hit on the helmet. It's 3-3. Is that count? Is it a hat-trick? Is that a hat-trick? They are going for the review. They are asking for the review. He was hit on the helmet. They are going for the review. Let's see if a Magala hat-trick has taken this home for the West Indies. Let's see. Let's see if West Indies imploding again. This is outrageous. Let's see if the West Indies imploding again. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of chatter in the chat section. So let's see the review. Magala, shot to chase. Oh, waste a review. Didn't touch the bat. It hit him on the forearm. So no hat-trick, forearm, helmet, and unfortunately, why did it just hit the helmet and flew away into the boundary for us? Oh, but this is the West Indies. We don't get those luck. Clearly the ball missed. Just go to ultra edge and finish it now, man. What, you're trying to concoct something? This? Yes, the ball passed the bat. So Magala, sit down. No hat-trick. No hat-trick against the West Indies, Magala. Sit down. Sit down. No hat-trick against the West Indies. This is tense. Isn't it tense? Aided by the umpire, who made a good decision just now. 12 runs from 7 deliveries. What would you do now? If Chase get a single, should Powell take the single? Should Powell take the single? Water over this from Magala. The first ball went for 4 and he had came back well. The first ball was a single, the second ball was a 4. Magala, bowl to Chase. And Chase hit this. Oh my God, it was a short ball. Chase tried to swing it away. It got the back of the bat over the keeper head down to the boundary for 4 where no fielder is. 8 runs from 6 delivery. 8 runs from 6 delivery. And I somewhere along the line, there's a 6 in this. Parnell is good. It was off the gloves. It was off the gloves. Eye over the cock head. Runs are runs. Where no fielder is. Great shot by Chase. You may say lucky. That hurt the South African. It hurt the South African commentators. It hurt the South African cricketers. It hurt the South African players. Lucky, they are hurting. Because some decision in this match was despicable. Good, very good, well played Chase. 4 runs. It doesn't matter. Runs are runs. You know, I know how it sounds, but it's just because of the way that they have umpire in the match. And what would you prefer? A shot out of the middle of the bat sounds sweet and it goes straight to the man on the cover boundary? Or one off the gloves that balloon over the keeper head and runs into the boundary for 4? I'll take that anytime. Anytime. Let me tell you how I see the cricket. At inside edge right now, just missed the leg stump and run into the boundary for 4. I don't have a problem with that. Runs are runs. I do not have an issue. 124 for 7. 7 to tie, 8 to win. Should Powell take the single? Yes, I'm taking it. I'm giving it to Chase. I'm depending on Chase to get me back on strike. Chase is a good enough batsman to get me back on strike. I believe that he can get me back on strike. He's a good enough batsman to get me back on strike. So I believe that Chase is a good enough batsman to get me back on strike. West Indies on the verge of a win to go 1-up in the series. 1-up in the series. Didn't like the shot from Odin Simit. Didn't like the shot from Hussain. Didn't like the shot from Mayers, Puran, and number 4 batsmen. I just didn't like the shots. Parnell, left arm, over the wicket, ball to Powell, slower delivery. Powell swings and misses through to the keeper. Parnell smiling and says, give me back the ball. So let's see what it happened. Very tense. Very tense. Finally, the umpire signaled one above the shoulder. Those 2 balls from Narker. Weren't they wide? It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable that the umpire did not call wide. I can't believe. Powell is going to win this. Don't worry about this. He's going to win this. Parnell, left arm, over the wicket, ball to Powell, outside the half stump. Was that wide? Was that wide? Yes, finally. Finally, this umpire made the right decision and made the right call. Finally. Finally, man. His conscience must have pricked him. Finally, his conscience pricked him. And realized that this match is on TV and the whole world is seeing it. It was so obviously a wide. So obviously a wide. Finally, he made the right call. Finally. 125 for 7. Parnell, ball to Powell, and Powell hit this high and hard. Hold that, South Africa. Hold that, South Africa. Hold that. I told you that there was a 6 somewhere along the line in these next 10 deliveries, these 12 deliveries. I told you that there was a 6 somewhere in these 12 deliveries. So despite the local wobble, and despite some umpiring that is unbelievable, and despite some poor shots from our batsmen, West Indies have won. West Indies have beaten South Africa. Shut up, commentators. Hold that, umpires. And Powell tucked this away in the onside for a single. That's the win for the West Indies. Well done, West Indies. Now I can look at your comments. Now I can, West Indies win. Well done. Love me, West Indies. Yes, please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. It was really good here. Love me some West Indies. Well done. Congratulations to everyone. Let us celebrate. Of course, Jamor, let us celebrate. Well done, man. Well done. Thank you for being here. Congratulations, Valerie Hart. Oh my God. Well done. The champagne time. Well done, West Indies. Well done. The post-match interview will be very interesting. Please slash a like on the video. Click on that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and just subscribe only once. Yes, Mr. Casanova, Powell once again, holding down the innings while he's captain. Well done. What a game. Thank you, Merrick. Yes, it was a game indeed. We have done it, Romain. We have done it. Sheldon Smith, Powell is the man. Yes, Sheldon Smith. Powell is the man again. Powell. Those cheating umpires are mad. We win. Yes, they are feeling it. I'm not listening to the commentary, but I know, pop the champagne, everyone. Pop it, Jerome Sommer. I know those umpires are hurting. I know those commentators are hurting. Well done. Tears of joy. And that is why at the change of the innings, I was saying to you, don't blame the bowlers. Don't let us cheer on the batsmen. It was a good start by King. It was a good start by Myers. Although Myers only faced 2 deliveries, he hit one of them for 6. Thank you, Valerie. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Valerie. It means a lot to me. King did well. Yes, King did well. Yes, and he found a way to get himself out again, though. Congratulations to the guys to choose too close for comfort. Crystal, but you enjoyed it, Crystal, don't you? Yes, Crystal. If you think it is too close for comfort, Crystal, ask the South Africans. They are mad right now. They are mad. Congratulations to West Indies. Hat off to our boys. Thank you, Valerie. Powell made 43. Brilliant. Thank you for pointing out that, Valerie. Thank you for pointing out. Well done, my sidey. Well done. Yes, well done, my side. Next game is tomorrow morning. Next game, chase out, hold the back in, rather hold that Kurt Ahmed. Let's celebrate this win. Next game is tomorrow morning, and I will be live here again. God's willing. I'm going to try and catch the post-match press conference, and see if I can get a question in. So I'm going to try. So thank you all for tuning in. I enjoy being here with you. Please slash a like on the video. Click on that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. And those links in the video description, which are for pet supplies, I know a lot of you have pets, jewelry, flowers, and shoes. Please click on those links and get some of those stuff today. Congratulations. Thank you. Please. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and catch the press conference. One love. Take care of yourself. Big up yourself. Congratulations, the West Indies. Have a great day now. As soon as I get the press conference, I'll be posting it live. Hopefully, I will be able to